Alright, welcome to a new Let's Play where we are going to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Easily my favorite game. So I'm really looking forward to playing this one. I've wanted to play it for a little while now. So now I'm ready to dive into this. Such a good game right here. Of course, the Zelda franchise as a whole is my favorite gaming franchise. So I'm looking really forward to playing this. So let's get started doing this. Alright, so these are all my files. Every one of them is completed. This is my typical file that I started. Then I'm a Vegeta fan in Dragon Ball Z, so I named Link after Vegeta, and now my basic file with Link in it. This one's the least, complete, since I ain't got the little heart shields and all that on it. So I guess I'll erase this one and start a new file with it. So let me go ahead and do that. Start this one over, and now let's get started into the adventure. I guess I'll make my name. I already have Matthew for a file and Link, so where is the thing? Oh wait, it's already mixed up with both capital and lowercase. I don't know, I'll go with Link again, I guess. I ain't gonna put too much focus on the name. Since that's the file I originally had in here, I'll just put it back as Link like I had it. Where's the K? Alright, let's get it started. In the beginning of this game, currently I'm watching Nintendo Capri Sun play this, and he's doing a randomizer on it, so it's pretty cool looking. It's an emulation version, but I don't do a lot of emulations, but that one actually looks pretty interesting, because any chest he opens could be anything. Only a handful of chests are still the same thing, otherwise you couldn't proceed through the game, but it does look cool. The Ocarina of Time randomizer. Got Link sitting here sleeping, having his little dream. Ganondorf. There he is. I always wonder what happens to the horse when you become an adult. Like, once you become an adult, you never see Ganon's horse again. You see Phantom Ganon have a horse, so I wonder if that's the same horse as before. Because as we go throughout the story, you'll learn that Epona was originally going to be a gift for Ganondorf to have, but we end up getting Epona ourselves. So kind of interesting. I just wonder if the horse that Phantom Ganon has is indeed the horse that Ganondorf has in the beginning of the game. Alright, so what we got going on here? Talking to Navi, talking to the great Deku tree. Gotta get this party started. There is a lot of commentary and just so much you gotta go through with paragraph after paragraph of talking in the beginning of every Zelda game. So hopefully I can get through all this fairly quickly. And also in the beginning of every Zelda game, you got that whole pick up an item and it has to sit there and explain to you exactly what that is. So we gotta go through that also. Yeah, I'm currently playing Twilight Princess right now on my own. Got the HD version on Wii U. First time I've ever played the HD version. I've played the GameCube version twice. Never touched the Wii port. I wouldn't think it's much of a difference. And now I'm playing the HD remake, or HD remaster rather, on the Wii U. And that also is a very good game. Like, I don't think there's such thing as a bad Zelda, other than maybe the CDI games or whatever, but I've never played those. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku tree wants to talk to you, Link. Get up. wish they'd make a game about Navi and like what happened to her, because that was Link's whole adventure in Majora's Mask, was to find Navi, and he never does. He saves Termina, and then after that sets off, and we don't see him again until Twilight Princess when he's the hero's shade. So it's like, whatever happened to Navi? The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree summoned you, so let's get going. Now, the 3DS version is actually kind of neat, because you can actually come back in here and you can go to his bed and you can actually dream. Like, you can sleep and dream, and it will allow you to refight old bosses. So that's kind of a neat mechanic that they added to the 3DS version. Because in this game, unlike Majora's Mask, in Majora's Mask, because the mechanic of the game is to go back in time to day one, you can go back in time and you'll be able to refight all the main villains that you killed from each temple. But in this game, once you defeat a boss, you don't get to fight them again unless you start a new game. So I'm glad they added that to the 3DS version. Alright, what do I need to do? Get a shield and the Kokiri sword. Can't pick up plants yet. Let me go over here and see what we got. Whoa, oh. Alright, I'll go over here first. Come on, I know there's two in here. They always have two in here. Okay, I was about to say. Don't be cutting me short now. Yeah, see there. Yeah, that was much faster. I think the Deku shield is 20 rupees. That's what I want to say, but I'm not 100% certain. But I'll start off getting 20 and go from there. Jump over here and get another 5. Nope, it's 30. I think it might be 30. Let me go in here and make sure so I don't waste time. There actually is a 5 back here. Oh, come on. It's going to end up being 20. I'm going to be one off. 40. Oh, wow. I was thinking it was 20 or 30. But now I remember. It's half the price of the Hylian shield in Clock Town. Or not Clock Town. Castle Town. It's half the price of the Hylian shield, which is 80. So, alright, let me line this up this time. Yeah, I didn't think it was 20. That was actually kind of lowballing it right there. Let me go in here. I think there's a couple chests in here. If this is the room I'm indeed thinking of. No, it's not, but got some pots. Did it go through the wall? It looked like a rupee and went through the wall. Alright. 15 more. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and get the Kokiri sword. Now there's a giant boulder in here, I believe. And I think... Actually, let me see what this sign says about it. Yeah, okay, it's not... Oh well. I think it's a giant boulder, but when I was younger I used to think that was a Goron. Alright, now we got the Kokiri sword right here. So I can grab this and then I can cut the bushes and get more coins and everything. And this is the exact same blade that Link has in Majora's Mask. Alright, so let me go ahead and equip it. Nothing, alright. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Oh wow, I didn't think of this. But yeah, I used to think those were Gorons, even though they're giant boulders. That's just what I thought. Because it would hit you and it would stop. So So I always thought, oh, it must be a Goron rolling around. But nope, it's not. It's just a giant boulder. Alright, I need 3 more rupees and then I can get the shield and then I can be on my way to the Great Deku tree and listen to him talk forever about Ganon and how Ganondorf is trying to get the what is it? Is it the Gorons have a sapphire? No, the Zoras have a sapphire. They have a ruby. I think it's. Oh man, I never forgot what this one's called now. Crud. I think I can get a 5 from here now. Yeah, okay. Now to get the shield and then go talk to the Great Deku tree. There's another 5 spawn every time. Nope. Alright, got the Deku shield. No, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright, let's equip it. Ooh. Now we're ready to rock and roll. If you want to see the Great Deku tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. Hey buddy, we got all that. I got my piece of bark and a kitchen knife. Come on, let me go through. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Yeah, here they are. Get our first Deku sticks and watch it explain to us what this is. And cutscene time. Great Deku tree. Oh, Navi health. Return. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Yeah, Link had a couple of nightmares just now. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. Let's test it. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Well, I ain't really got all the wisdom in the world. I'm kind of, you know, I'm brave, but the whole wisdom thing, that's Zelda's slice of the pie. I ain't gonna listen to Navi. We don't need her. Alright. I hate that they lock up the Great Deku tree when you become an adult. Like, whenever you grow up, you can go back into, you can go inside of Dodongo's cavern, and you can go inside, well, no, never mind. I almost said you can go inside Lord Jubajabba's belly, but he goes missing. I don't even know what happens to him. And now, Deku seeds. Alright, let me see what we got here. Money, and more money. Alright. Alright. I could go up those vines, but Navi would sit there and explain to me how I can climb vines rather than just shutting up. She doesn't really get on my nerves with all that. Some people get annoyed by it, but... Okay, I thought the dog was about to start barking. And I was going to have to pause it and edit that all out, but it was just one bark, so I'll just leave it. Alright, let me go over here, cut this grass. Okay, I know, Navi. I'm able to see things. Alright, I think in here is like a map or a compass, but this is a pretty basic, oh god, Navi. I forget how much she stops you in the beginning of this game. But like I was saying, she doesn't bother me too much with her interruptions. The beginning can be a little annoying, but it's not that bad. Just wait for him to come back. Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground. Okay, yeah, we know. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Alright. Oh wow, I blew that. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to jump on it earlier or not, and so I stalled and went crooked and didn't make the jump, and so... Oh man. Somebody sneezing or something? Alright. What could it be? We got the slingshot. Alright. Press forward and all that. Okay, I know how to use the slingshot. Alright, let me equip it and knock down this. I wonder how old the Great Deku Tree is during this game. Alright, let me get back up here and kill you and kill you. Not really concerned about the one on the far end. I do wish they did more with the child Link timeline, or not the timeline, but being a kid. Because other than the 3 dungeons that we're about to go through, I think that just has a compass and a door that's up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump down. I don't know if that's good. Okay. But other than the 3 dungeons you do here in the beginning, you don't really do much with the Child Link afterwards. You go to the well, and you do something in the Gerudo's Spirit Temple, but other than that, there's not really much you do as a child. Oh, crud. One Skulltula, and let's get the other. Alright, I need 2 equipped. Some Deku sticks, and let me get up here and do this. Alright, there's the platform. I did not mean to make that burn all the way. I actually think I could chase him and it would work, but I can't remember. Oh wait, no, you have to slash him with your sword or something like that when you do it like this. Oh well, never mind. I don't even know what... In all my time of playing this, I don't think I ever really read these guys' tips. 2, 3, 1. Alright. We'll need that in a minute. I don't know if I'll get to this episode. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there's something interesting down there. So was like the Great Deku Tree just built, or not built, but like born with all this stuff? Because he's supposed to be a tree. So did all this mechanical stuff come from the curse? Like all these doors and crap? Seems kind of odd to just have this. So I wonder if this is like all part of the curse too. Anything useful in these? Nope. Alright, let's explain. Oh yay, Deku seeds. Stand next to this block. Hold A with... Okay, I get it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Pushing, slowly getting there. Alright, that should be enough. I think it's actually all the way I can go. Alright, next room. Doors lock. Alright, what do we got? You know what? I'm not even going to worry about wasting all that. Just freeze them like that. Then I'll come over here real quick. Because I know those little... God, I forget what they're called. So they're going to come out here in a minute. We're about to finish this whole temple. This is actually probably one of the easiest things. Well, of course it is. It's the very, very first dungeon in the 3D era of Zelda, so of course it'd be the easiest. Because Twilight Princess, the first dungeon in that game, it is a lot more complex for a first dungeon than anything you get in Ocarina of Time. Or not Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess's dungeon. The one with the monkeys. That's a pretty complex one. Right on the platform, okay. Let me get this. Alright, 2, 3, 1, but I always forget which one's 3, which one's 1. Come on. Pretty sure... God, lock on. This is the first guy. And then this... Whoa, where am I? Come on. Give it to me. Come on, we ain't got time for this. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the Kokiri grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. So that's it. If you just know to hit them 3 or 2, 3, 1, they'll tell you how to kill their master. Alright, the first boss. So intense. I remember when I was younger, I used to be scared to fight this thing. I'd get through the whole temple, and then when it got to this point, I was just like, nope. There he is. I'm at the perfect angle where I can stare at him. He won't do anything, but if I go up any higher like this, he stops and looks at you. Such a cool design, but he is so easy. Oh, darn it. Alright, let me make sure I get a good angle. Because I'm pretty sure one more hit, he's dead. think this is it. Simple enough. Not too much to it. Nintendo Capri Sun's randomizer let's play that he's doing right now. He had to kill it with Deku nuts because he didn't have the Kokiri sword. I don't think he has it yet. I haven't watched his latest episode yet, but I don't think he has it yet. Last time I saw, he had the hook shot. But yeah, he had to kill it in a very complex way. Now we get to the talking forever point. Alright, let's do this and I'll finish the episode after. Lots of talking. Thou hast violently demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. I hate this. The way he talks is just so strange. Get with it. This is the 20th century. No, I don't really want to hear it. Then why'd you even ask me? Okay, why ask if you're going to force me to listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert that cast a dreadful curse on me. Alright. There's the dialogue. Alright, so Ganondorf basically put a curse on the Great Deku Tree, looking for the sacred realm. Alright. Here we go. Now the cutscene. About the goddesses. I actually recently bought the Zelda Historica, and that book is awesome. So much content in it. Just, I haven't even put a dent in it, and I've read it for like 2 days now. I just keep looking at pages so much. But yeah, that book is pretty awesome. I've read everything about Ocarina of Time already and Majora's Mask. Once we meet Zelda, we'll be watching this exact same cutscene once again. Well, not the exact same thing, but a fairly similar, rainy. It's not as long. So Din created all the earth and land. Nairu gonna create some nice sky. Even though the forest has no blue sky, it's the weirdest thing. Oh, like watch. You see the sky, it's just nothing. So I don't know why they didn't add a sky texture to it. I don't really know. Then they flew too close to each other in the explosion and caused the Triforce to happen. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. Well, we're going to kind of mess that all up. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your violent efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I am but a tree. I have been able... I don't know why I clicked A as I was reading. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much he cast the curse on me. You got the Kokiri Emerald. Okay, Emerald. That's what I was thinking of. Alright, so this is the Emerald. And then the Ruby is the Gorons. And then the Sapphire is the Zora. Okay. I couldn't remember which gem this thing was called. The future depends on thy, or thee, Link. Thou art courage. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. Alright, finally. He's dying. Dude talks so much. Let the termites take over. Let's go to Hyrule, Link. Goodbye, great Deku tree. Alright, I'm at 32 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here, and then we will continue with our adventures of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I will see you all next time.